the barrier to entry to making content is the lowest it's ever been.
How did you get started in sports content creation, and how long have you been doing it?
Yeah, so I've been doing it since sophomore year of high school.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, all the way back in 2017.
Okay.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
been doing this for a minute. A lot of people in this space already call me old, and they talk about they were watching me back in high school, and then I find out their age. We're just the same age. So you were watching a high schooler in high school. It's kind of a funny dynamic, but yeah, I've been doing it for that long. In terms of like my motivation, honestly, I wanted to be a an NBA 2K content creator initially,
okay.
but then I didn't find traction in that. So I just honestly, it was my interest in basketball and specifically the debates I had at lunch. Because at lunch, I used to get into these heated debates, and then I just get home, turn on my mic, and just rant about the stupid takes that I heard at lunch. And then I just try to upload one thing every day, and I was a pretty early adopter in the game because there weren't many NBA content creators back in 2016, 17. So
Yeah.
took that as an advantage point. But yeah, that's how it started.
Okay. So almost a decade of doing this.
Yeah, I know.
That's
That sounds
amazing.
crazy. Yeah, I know it
No, I
sounds
think that's
crazy.
awesome. Yeah, you got like an earlier start for sure. Like I only started 6 months ago, technically, like when I officially like launched and announced it. So yeah, I got a long way to go.
No, you're doing good. You're doing good. I follow the content, so
Hey.
I honestly love how the space has evolved throughout the years. The different like voices in the space, the different ways people even make content. Because I feel like when I started, it was a lot of first of all, it was really only on YouTube, and then it would be
Mhm.
like voiceover style videos. Like that was the meta back then. Voiceover style videos. You're doing analytical breakdowns, story times, and stuff like that. But I feel like now with honestly all the story times already being told, like it's kind of forced people to be more creative. So I definitely like how the space has evolved.
Yeah, definitely. There's just a lot more people out there, so just getting creative. I mean, it's literally in the word content creator. So since you've been doing this for a long time, do you have any quick advice for someone kind of just starting out, or maybe they want to get into it but they don't know where to start?
Yeah, I think the biggest hurdle for a lot of the creators that I've talked to is like they never think they're ready. Like they never think they have the right equipment. They never think they have the editing skills or stuff like that. But I think right now specifically with like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, like the barrier to entry to making content is the lowest it's ever been. You know what I'm saying? Like back when I started, you needed a computer, you needed a mic, you needed to learn how to edit, like use editing software, how to make a thumbnail. But I think the beauty of short form content is like you can do everything on your phone, right? You can edit on your phone, and even like with TikTok videos, you barely honestly have to edit. It's just hit record, yap, hit upload, like put captions on it maybe. So I would say for a lot of beginners, just honestly get into the habit of putting the reps in. I think like there's parallels between like being a basketball player and being a content creator in that regard where like you just can't watch other YouTubers and content creators create the whole time. You can't watch how to grow or how to shoot a basketball videos the whole time. Like at some point, you just got to get in the gym. You're going to suck at first, but just, keep on shooting, keep on practicing and you'll get better over time and the next thing you'll get bangers along the way and you'll just keep on building until you're more legitimized.
Yeah, definitely. I love that because I feel like, yeah, it's always like kind of really slow at first, but then it's like once a couple of your videos start hitting, it's like snowball effect for sure. But you definitely have to get over that initial hump.
Yeah, yeah. And I think like again, like my biggest thing that I've seen is just people are like they never think they're ready. You are
Yeah.
probably ready. Like unless you have like an iPhone 5, your
Yeah.
phone is good enough. Like for real. And even then, like iPhone 5 may even still be good enough if you know how to work make it work. But yeah.
Yeah. I saw something that was basically like being ready isn't a feeling, it's an action. I
Yeah,
think people are waiting to, like, feel ready, but it's like, that's probably never gonna come. You just
yeah,
have to, like, literally just go for it even if you're, like, terrified.
yeah, and another thing that I always hear is like, "Oh, is it too late? Is it too saturated?" They've been saying that for years. They were saying that when I started, they were saying it was too saturated back then, and in hindsight, it was definitely not saturated. So I think right now, I think especially right now, now that content creation is like being more legitimized as a job, way more than before. Like there used to be stigmas when people were content creators back when I started. Like now, there's definitely like a lot more resources, a lot more people to study. So yeah, I think right now is like a really good time to be a content creator for real, for real.
Yeah, I feel like you don't have to, like, completely reinvent the wheel. Like, watch videos of people who are really, like, doing well, and just see, like, what bits and pieces I can take from them. I'm not, like, completely starting from scratch, but then I'm also like, "Okay, what makes me unique? Like, what's gonna make me stand out?" I'm not just doing, like, a copy paste situation either.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean that's honestly the meta. Even back then, to be honest with you, is studying other YouTubers, looking at what topics was working for them. You know how they're doing their thumbnails, and just putting your own spin to it, having your own unique opinion. Because I think especially in sports, like let's say the Luca trade happened. Like, everyone is gonna have their take, and ultimately, you may have the same take as another person, but that shouldn't stop you from making your content, because someone's gonna wanna hear your perspective, your voice, how you format the video, how you edit the video, so just put it out there. What do you have to
Yeah.
lose?
What are your thoughts on using AI? Like, do you use AI at all or not really?
For creative work,
I guess, like,
not really.
editing, like, marketing stuff more so, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm more open to, like, seeing how it can fit into things. I just think, like, specifically with videos, like, video AI, contrary to popular belief, there's still, like, a long way to go before to me, it's usable. Outside of that, I've been starting to use ChatGPT to help me, like, concise my scripts if I'm ever making scripts. Because one thing I've found with my writing is I write too naturally sometimes and just, like, brain dump. So my script ends up being, like, mad long and, just a bunch of filler, so I just ask it to, concise this up a little bit, make it a little bit more punchy. I found that helps, but outside of that, I don't really use AI for real, for real. I use it more for, because I built the app recently, like, that's what I used it for software engineering, but that's it.
Okay. Do you wanna talk about the app a little bit more? Like, what, you're building it from scratch, you said?
Yeah, so I built a note-taking app. It's called Idea. It's already on the App Store. It's completely free. Essentially, the idea is, making it easier to brain dump ideas instead of your notes app. So, like, at least for me as a creator, like, I'm always thinking of ideas. I see inspiration, when I'm walking, when I'm in the shower, those shower thoughts that you have. So I feel like it's a very important part of the creative process to just like brain dump your ideas, dump it down somewhere, and then, you figure out what the good ones, what the bad ones are after the fact, but just making it as easy and as quick as possible to write down notes. So essentially the point of the app is like when you open it, it's kind of set up to look like a text message, like your text messaging app, where like the keyboard's already on, the interface is kind of looks like you're gonna text yourself or text someone, and then you can just like jot down an idea real quick, and then you can add a description to it after the fact, add photos to it after the fact. But the main thing is, like I said, is getting it down and worrying about the other stuff later. I did use AI to make the app. So yeah, there's been a lot of developments and advancements in like being able to code by just like building prompts instead of actually coding yourself. So that's been my main use case of AI, and it's honestly been really cool. I actually have a computer science degree, but once I graduated out of college, I was just a content creator, so I never fully got to use it for real, for real. So yeah, it's been cool to be able to build the app with essentially minimal like software engineering.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, damn, you did all the background coding and everything. So you have your background in computer engineering, and then with the help of AI, that's really cool. So you didn't have to, like, a lot of people will outsource and hire a team for that, right? And then you gotta pay for it.
Yeah, I mean that's why I never even thought about building an app before, right? Is because you typically either need to be like smart as fuck or outsource and pay someone else that knows what they're doing. But I think like right now, like it's definitely possible to build basic apps. You still need to learn like some technical knowledge to like know when the AI is messing up, how to guide it, how to fix things. So it's not like fully hands off. It's just magic. But yeah, it's definitely been a cool process. At the very least, like a cool side project.
Nice. Yeah, well, I'll definitely download it and check it out for sure. Because as a content creator myself, I'm always literally jotting stuff down. Like, I use just the Apple Notes app, but I'll definitely check it out for sure.
For sure, appreciate it, appreciate it. I mean, that's really where the idea came from. Was like me as a content creator. I felt
Mhm.
like I personally needed the app. I even have my friend who's also a content creator. Like when he has ideas, he texts me ideas. Like not even just to say hi or whatever. He's just like he has this idea. He just wants to jot it down somewhere. So I was like, let me make an app. Like this sounds kind of crazy. So yeah.
And you're like, "And I'm doing well, thank you."
Yeah.
I've done that before though, where it's like, I need to write something down super quick, and I just, like I'll text one of my friends, and then I'll follow up later and be like, "Oh, just ignore that. I just needed to make sure I remembered that." Okay, cool, that's dope. And then you also are doing consulting lessons, right? You're starting to offer those again. Do you wanna talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. So yeah, I used to do content consultations for anyone who wanted them. I just feel like I've been creating content for you mentioned around 10 years now, a vet in the game. And one of the things I definitely pride myself in is like being a jack of all trades, master of none. So like I've built substantial platforms in short form, long form, live streaming, podcasting, like even Twitter, Vine. I've I've done a lot. So I feel like I have a lot of like advice, helpful advice that I can offer to people. So yeah, if anyone wants like personalized advice, I offer one-on-one consultations, give you a PDF or recording after the fact too. So, you don't have to remember everything that we talked about. Uh, but yeah, it's just a side offer for anyone who wants to take it.
Nice. Absolutely, yeah. You definitely have skin in the game for sure. So I think that's great.
Appreciate it.